Hey everyone, welcome back to the Life Lab, the place where we decode life, mind, and human behavior with logic, psychology, and science. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. Because at the Life Lab, we talk about the deeper side of human nature, things that people feel but rarely understand. Today, we're going to explore something very real, very human, and quite misunderstood: why smart people often feel lonely. Have you ever noticed that the most intelligent, deep-thinking people often isolate themselves? They might be surrounded by people, yet feel completely disconnected. Is intelligence a gift or a curse that creates distance? Let's find out. The depth of thinking creates emotional distance. Highly intelligent people don't just think more, they think deeper. While most people see life at the surface, smart individuals dive into the why and how of everything. They analyze emotions, society, purpose, and even relationships. This depth often makes casual conversations feel shallow. When everyone is talking about small things, trends, gossip, material success, they crave meaning, truth, and ideas. And when they don't find that kind of depth easily, they begin to withdraw. That's not arrogance, it's exhaustion from trying to connect where there's no resonance. The curse of overthinking. Intelligence brings awareness, and awareness brings overthinking. Smart people see possibilities, patterns, and consequences that others don't. Their brain rarely shuts off. They question their actions, motives, relationships, and even their own happiness. This constant inner dialogue makes solitude feel like a safe space. While others enjoy mindless fun, they're busy replaying conversations, analyzing emotions, and predicting outcomes. It's not that they choose loneliness, they just can't silence their own mind easily. Rarity of similar minds. According to social psychology, we bond best with people who think similarly. But when intelligence and depth cross a certain level, finding such people becomes rare. Most people prefer comfort over complexity, but intelligent minds thrive on curiosity and exploration. So, when they look around and realize, no one really gets me, they stop trying to fit in. It's like being a rare frequency in a world tuned to a different channel. Emotional intelligence versus logical intelligence conflict. A lot of smart people develop their logical intelligence more than their emotional intelligence. They can solve complex problems, but sometimes struggle to navigate emotions. They understand people rationally, but that doesn't mean they feel connected emotionally. They may even overanalyze feelings, turning emotions into equations. This creates a gap between emotional experience and intellectual understanding, leading to a quiet sense of isolation. Higher self-awareness, higher isolation. Psychologists say the more self-aware you are, the more likely you are to feel lonely. Because when you truly observe yourself, you start seeing how different you are from the crowd. You notice things others ignore: hypocrisy, ignorance, emotional manipulation. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So instead of pretending, smart people often choose authenticity, even if that means being alone. It's not loneliness, it's self-protection. Misunderstood by society. Let's be honest. Society often misunderstands deep thinkers. When you question norms, people call you difficult. When you prefer silence, they call you antisocial. When you spend time alone, they assume you're sad. But solitude for intelligent minds isn't punishment, it's nourishment. It's where they recharge, think, create, and reconnect with themselves. In a world obsessed with noise, silence becomes their comfort zone. The dopamine difference. Here's a scientific fact. Studies in evolutionary psychology show that highly intelligent people derive less pleasure from socializing. Their brains are wired differently. They get dopamine not from external stimulation, but from internal exploration, learning, creating, imagining. That's why, while others crave parties and groups, intelligent people can feel fulfilled reading a book or working on an idea. Their brain literally rewards solitude. The pressure of being understood. Every intelligent person has faced this feeling. I wish someone could understand me without me having to explain everything. Because explaining thoughts that are layered, abstract, or philosophical to people who think linearly feels draining. After a few such experiences, they stop opening up. Not because they don't want to connect, but because they've realized that not everyone is capable of understanding the language of depth. The problem of perfectionism. Intelligence often brings perfectionism. Smart people set very high standards for themselves in work, relationships, and even friendships. They seek authenticity, not convenience. And when they can't find it, they choose to be alone rather than settle for less. This perfectionism, though noble, often isolates them because human connection is messy, imperfect, and unpredictable. Existential awareness. Highly intelligent people think beyond the everyday. They think about existence, meaning, mortality, and purpose. They experience what psychologists call existential loneliness, a deep sense that even in a crowd, no one truly shares the same consciousness. They realize that every human ultimately lives within their own mind, separate, unique, alone. It's a profound truth, but it also creates emotional distance. They may smile outside, but within, they're thinking about the cosmic nature of existence. The fear of vulnerability. Many intelligent people don't easily express emotions. They analyze them first, then suppress them to appear in control. But this creates emotional walls. They might crave connection, yet fear being misunderstood or judged for their depth. And over time, these walls become prisons, beautiful, intellectual, but isolating. The social cost of authenticity. Authenticity often costs popularity. Smart people value truth over approval. They can't fake interest, they can't engage in gossip, and they can't be part of shallow validation cycles. But when you stop playing the social game, you're often left alone on the field. It's not loneliness, it's integrity with a price tag. The paradox of freedom. Intelligent people value freedom, mental, emotional, and creative. But freedom often means walking alone. They'd rather walk their own path than follow the crowd blindly. This independence brings peace, but also isolation. Because most people are scared of the unknown, while intelligent minds are drawn to it. The evolutionary perspective. From an evolutionary point of view, intelligence evolved for survival, problem solving, planning, predicting. But the modern world rewards social bonding more than deep thinking. So while evolution made smart people better at thinking, society made them feel alienated for it. Their skills are rare, but not always socially appreciated. Hence, the loneliness isn't just personal, it's structural. The creative isolation. Every inventor, writer, philosopher, and artist will tell you, creation demands solitude. Einstein, Tesla, Newton, and even modern thinkers often spent years alone, not because they hated people, but because they needed mental space to connect dots others couldn't see. For intelligent minds, loneliness isn't emptiness, it's a laboratory for ideas. And that's exactly what we believe in here at the Life Lab. Solitude can be your greatest experiment. So, why do smart people often feel lonely? Because they see too much, feel too deeply, and think too differently. They live between two worlds, one of ideas and one of society. But loneliness isn't their weakness, it's their teacher. It pushes them inward, helps them grow, and transforms their silence into wisdom. If you're someone who feels lonely because of your depth, remember this: you're not broken. You're just tuned to a higher frequency. You don't need to lower your depth. You just need to find your tribe, people who think, feel, and grow like you. And until then, solitude is your sanctuary, not your punishment. If you loved this exploration, subscribe to the Life Lab, because this channel is all about understanding life with reason, emotion, and awareness. Together, we'll keep discovering why we think, feel, and live the way we do. Stay curious, stay kind, and remember, sometimes the loneliest minds create the brightest light.